her new bundle of joy coming.
And I felt so bad for Tiffany.
I did too.
Well, I felt bad
Kelly.
for Tiffany. I felt really, really bad for Kelly when she was like, "Well, you're not a mom. You don't like."
I was like, "You're not a mom yet either."
I know that like really hurt her feelings because she's already in her feelings about
losing
her having
a
baby and feeling like she's losing her friend and all of that. And Tiffany's going through her own thing too. So I don't know if that's where that stems from. Like maybe it's coming from she's feeling like she's losing out and she needs to cling to these other friends because they are parents and she feels like that's going to be her group. But I don't know. I just was like, I had mixed feelings about the whole scene.
I mean, it's a realistic feeling. Like, I totally could see both sides. I mean, they're just, as friends, going to have to get together and, like, figure out, like, how am I going to make this work? Because I don't want to lose you as a friend, but I don't want you looking at my baby like it's a burden, for us. I don't think Kelly
I've never felt
like
that.
Yeah.
I've never been in a situation where I felt like I needed to have a friend needed to have a conversation about them having a baby. Like, that's just me. But, they all turn up together. So their relationships are different than any relationship I've had with any of my friends. I was just like, life goes on. You move on. You figure it out. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot going on with a lot of stuff's not being said.
Probably.
And that's why I can't really get into where this dynamic of their friendship, relationship, what they're thinking, because people ain't saying stuff. It just kind of comes out like through messages along the way.
Yeah.
Little small messages, like the conversation in the car. Like I would have never thought she felt like she had to keep up with her friends. I felt like she was like confident and walking in this whole pregnancy thing. And then all of a sudden that comes out. And then her bringing up that Kelly didn't have a baby. She doesn't have a family. And then like little bits of pieces are coming out. So I cannot wait to the end of the season so I can get the full story.
Yeah, they ain't going to give us a full
but
story.
like, you're going to get more pieces along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, I know Kelly will definitely come around and get into auntie mode. And I think that's really all that is missing. Like, no one is in auntie mode. Like when I was pregnant, y'all were like, oh, he done knocked you up and trapped you for good. Okay, let's play in this shower. When Shady D was born, like, y'all came to see me. Like, you were at the hospital. It wasn't this baby's coming. Right. Like, you were my red button to push when I went into labor if my husband wasn't there. So.
And you called me, and I was like, girl, let me get up. Okay, I'm on my way. I get that. This heifer, she done been in the bathtub and everything. You done took a bath. You done had a conversation with the baby. Your contractions are like 3 minutes apart. You talking about I'm still waiting. I said, if you don't hurry up.
I took the dog for a walk.
I said, if she don't hurry up and get to this hospital, my husband's going to have to look at her coochie and help her deliver this baby. Do you really want that? And she didn't care. We still waited.
Yeah.
Talking about I can't sit down because I'm leaking juice and I don't want that on my sofa.
Yeah.
I was just like, if you don't get out of here and go, but come to think about it, I didn't want that in my car either. Exactly. We was going to take your car.
We took
you took your car.
I had a trash bag in my seat.
So did you take the trash bag and put it in there when you went into labor? Or it just been sitting in there for a while?
No, before we got in the car, I was like, get a trash bag because I don't want to leak. Because her head was like coverings, but if her head moved, then it all would have came out.
Girl, we were that close to my husband seeing your coochie.
No, we had plenty of time.
I don't feel like we had time.
Y'all had time.
I know, based off of how much time you was
now,
in
if my water would have continued to leak, then we probably wouldn't have had that
You was
much
probably
time.
holding it some kind of way.
I wasn't holding it. Dorian's head was in the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I can cut it.
Okay.
So what else? So pretty much after they all got into their little tip argument, and we kind of jumping all around.
I know, because I wanted to talk about how the men were just standing back there looking shady. I thought that was a weird dynamic of a
co-ed
shower. Like the men were like scoping out the women. It was just like weird. It almost seemed like it was like at a club or something.
No, I think all the men just look disgruntled. Like, I really don't want to be here. Because it wasn't like, I have seen co-ed baby showers. Like, I did a co-ed baby shower, and it was a barbecue. So that's it's not really like girly, but this was a girly baby shower. Like, men should not have been at this baby shower.
But I feel like the men were outside and they could have clearly had like a diaper party outside and did the man thing.
But it's Tiffany. And then she probably wouldn't have been down for that. You know how she is.
Well, sometimes you just gotta go with the flow because you would have got some diapers.
Tiffany is not a go with the flow kind of girl.
I know she's really extra.
Yeah, you know, she wants it her way. So, and I loved her paintings.
I didn't like those. I wasn't feeling them.
I liked them.
I wasn't feeling. I like them if she would have just had them in the baby's room, but I just didn't like that they were on display for the shower. I just thought that was a lot, and it didn't really go with anything. Here's all this teal and gold, and then your little weird pictures of artists you're trying to. Girl, put them pictures up.
Okay.
Put them in your baby book. She could have put those in a baby book and I would have been happy.
Okay. I mean, but it's Tiffany, so of course it has to be extra. So
and Chad was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Chad wasn't there.
Not Chad. What's his name?
Lawrence.
Was that Lawrence?
Yeah.
No, it was a light-skinned dude, wasn't it?
Was it Dro? It was probably Dro.
Yeah, let's talk about Dro. Because, okay,
Girl.
Am I the only one who gets so fucking annoyed by his hair that I just want to cut the other side off? What's up with the hairstyle?
I don't be thinking about Dro's hair. I just be thinking about him and his open-ass relationship. And then having the nerve to have a baby.
Yeah, she's fine with it.
Then I wonder, is that his baby?
That too. And then I just can't stop seeing her in the game.
I can't stop seeing her as Whitney Houston moonwalking in the Bobby Brown movie. Like, I just felt like she should have just moonwalked on to that party.
That too. That too.
Did you finally watch it?
Yeah, I finally watched it, and I think she was a good Whitney Houston.
She was a good Whitney.
Because there was moments that I forgot who she was.
Yeah, she did a good job. Once they got when they got into the drug years, I liked her better as Whitney.
Yeah, I turned the channel on her, though.
Yeah.
Because I had to watch the news. You know, my inner old lady has to watch the news. So I had to, get that together. And I was like, I'll watch the rest of this later.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But back to her. She was like, oh, and she knows that he's messing around with Molly, too.
Yeah, it's like no big deal.
And it was like, we're going to keep this under wraps. I would have felt some kind of way about how she walked in there and hugged me,
because she's okay with it.
No.
But they are okay with it. The only person who has a problem with it is Molly.
I don't know.
I'm surprised she haven't pulled Molly aside and exchanged notes.
That would be so embarrassing.
Not necessarily. I mean, embarrassing for Molly, but not for Dro's wife.
I don't think that might not be his baby.
I don't know. We'll see.
It might be Chad's baby.
Shut up.
That'd be funny. Like they all end up messing around with each other's. Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Watch it come out.
Okay. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, so so Issa and Lawrence end up talking to each other, and she tells him about her business idea. And he seemed like he was genuinely happy.
Mm-hmm.
And that did open up to her needing to reach out for him, for any business ideas or whatever. So then Issa and Molly were in the kitchen washing dishes. They talked to Tiffany, and Tiffany kind of shadily spills the beans about Dro's wife being pregnant, and that she was mad because she announced it at her baby shower, and this is about her, which is so Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it goes out to Issa trying to call Nansford, and he is MIA. So what you think?
Okay, so I have a couple of theories about what's going on with him.
Okay.
So what's the whole Lyft incident that we didn't discuss?
Of course.
So apparently that Issa got a phone call from Lyft talking about, we need to talk to you about a assault that happened in your vehicle, to give a statement. She called him and he didn't answer the phone. So at first I was thinking, oh, well, he might be in jail because...
I was thinking he was in jail too.
I was thinking he was in jail. Well, first I was thinking he was on parole or probation, and then he got in trouble, so then he had to go back to jail. Then I was thinking, okay, well, maybe he has a family, and this was on the weekend, so maybe he's with his family on the weekend. But then I was thinking, because the last episode, they were supposed to be going, when they went to Coachella or whatever, they were, he was kind of acting shady around that time, so I wasn't sure whether or not he could get away from his family
I don't think
to
he
come.
got a family.
I just think he got something else going on.
He definitely has something going on. I don't think it's a family. I think he probably has a record, so he might have, when Issa texted him the first time about talking to Lyft, at that time he was probably like, okay, I'm gonna call them and I'm gonna leave. Or he called them and then got arrested. So I think it has something to do with him being in jail or running away to not be in jail.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you get in an incident on Lyft, you don't have to use your real name. Like, how did they find him? How did they find out that that's him? Because can you use a prepaid credit card?
I don't know, but you still got to set up a profile.
Who's to say that has to be accurate?
I mean, I don't know if it's accurate, but most people put their accurate information in there.
If you're a criminal, I don't think you should.
Well, he was in a new city, so he probably didn't think nothing of it.
That's true.
So we'll see.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm thinking he gone back to wherever he came from and gone with his family and his kids.
I don't think he got a family or kids.
Either that or he in jail.
I feel the jail's aligning. I feel like something may have happened in the past. It might have been something that he did that was stupid, but how the system try to keep us down. So
he's probably in jail.
He might be in jail or trying not to go to jail. That's what I think. But I
would think he would call though.
I think he will call, but right now everything is kind of hot, so he probably can't call, especially if he's currently in jail.
Okay, we'll see.
So we'll see.
We'll figure out something on Sunday.
Yeah.
But it was shady because Molly called from her phone and went straight to voicemail. So maybe the phone dead now.
It could be.
He could be in jail.
Yeah.
Or he could be always... No, that ain't gonna work. That theory ain't gonna work. I was thinking he was on when you go to jail on the weekends.
No.
I don't think that's what it is.
No, because he wouldn't have been able to go to Coachella.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out.
But I like him. I'm hoping the best for him. Because out of everybody, I really like him. I like him and Issa's dynamic together.
Yeah, I think they're really cute.
Yeah.
I think they motivate each other.
Exactly.
But I just like them chocolate kisses.
I'm sure you like them chocolate kisses. But the attitude that comes with the chocolate kisses, I just don't know about sometimes.
You got a chocolate kiss.
I know, and the attitude that comes with it sometimes.
And you know what? He might be thinking about light-skinned chicks and the attitude that comes with it.
That's true as well.
Yeah.
That is true as well, because I know I get attitude.
We all do.
Exactly. Okay, so we're going to move on to Married to Medicine.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I'm just... Okay, I'm going to touch on these two things, and then we're going to finish it with what was going on at the Crab Bowl. So I like how Simone and her son were talking about,
the breakup,
the family dynamic. I appreciate that she had a real conversation with him, and they were conversing about that. I feel like, because I have been a child of, a dysfunctional family dynamic. And Dr. Simone did have a good point with saying, my oldest one is away at college, so they're not able to hear and see everything that's going on, but you're still here. And it made me think of me and my sister, because I saw a lot of it while I was still living at home, but once I went away, it wasn't as bad because it wasn't right in my face. But my sister went through the ending of it. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate that she really had to sit down with him about what was going on. I think that if things do change or if they do get a divorce, he will be in the know about how his life is going to transform. I was scared for her to be in the car with him. And it made me think I'm going to have to teach Shady D how to drive one day, and my nerves going to be bad.
I think your husband will take her out.
I'm sure he will, but he's going to make her nerves bad.
You think?
I know. I feel like we just going to have to pay somebody.
So she's going to be going to Brentwood driving school. That's where I learned to drive, because my parents tried to take me out and I made them real nervous.
You make me nervous now.
No, I'm a good driver.
You've gotten better, but when I used to ride around with you, like in college and after college, like my nerves would be so bad. I'd be like,